Purpagoose, Town to City. So this is a building game in the vein of something like Tiny Glade. I guess it's kind of reminiscent of Summer House as well in the pixelated kind of style. Alright, so we have to do the tutorial here. Let's build 3 houses and connect them to the station with a road. Okay, a house. Alright, $100 for a house, and we could put it here. Rotate it. Yeah. There we go. Let's get another house in there. And one more house. There we go. Connect the houses to the station with a road. Draw a road. Here you could choose road types, brush size, and whether to use freeform drawing or the line tool. Okay. Brick, plaza, sand, dirt. This is my first time playing the game. Oh, there we go. Nice, look at that. Beautiful, easy enough. And here comes the train. I guess our first residence. This game's got a pretty cute art style. The first family has arrived. Click on their icon and give them a home. Sure, they can live in this last one. There you go. Click on the house. Family has been given a home. Open the residence information by clicking on it. Okay. A warm, beautiful house is the main way to increase the residents' happiness. But it currently does not provide much. Let's change that by giving residents access to food buildings. That makes sense, they probably want to eat. So we could get a poultry stall. Or a cheese stall. Okay. We should probably get one of each. We have $2,700, I guess, so I'm gonna put the cheese stall right here. Oh, we've got new residents. Okay. Here you guys could live in the middle house. And we need somebody to work here. I don't know how you assign that yet. But I have to build another market first. What I'm gonna do is going to expand the road a little bit. And I'm gonna put this poultry market right here. Yeah, sure. Looks pretty good. Click on the market stall. Before a shop is operational, it needs to have workers. All adults living in your town can be employed. Let's add a worker. Okay, so we click this plus. Each worker increases the amount of citizens that can be serviced. So make sure all shops can meet their demand by having enough workers, right? The shop cannot sell yet because there's no warehouse connection. Let's build a warehouse. That makes sense. Here's our special buildings and a small warehouse. I think I'd like to build that sort of here. Away from the residents a little bit. I don't know if noise and that sort of thing is going to be an issue later on, but I guess we'll find out. Build a warehouse. And then we have to add workers. Make sure that the warehouse is connected to the station and the 2 stops with the road. Okay, let's add a worker. Transport cost is now covered. Okay, sure. Alright, so we've got a connection from the warehouse to the meat stall and the cheese stall. Now it's telling me to click on the house. Access to multiple different shops greatly increases the happiness for its residents. That makes sense. This house earns you more daily income with each shop connection. Each house, shop, and warehouse has a decoration score. The score makes the people who live or work in this building happier. Let's build some decorations. Oh wow. That's pretty exciting. I feel like we probably want a lamp right at the entrance. A little street light to make things easier. Let's put one over here. And we'll put one right here for right now. Yeah, I really enjoy that it shows you the radius of the light here. That's pretty nice. Maybe an arch in the entryway? Maybe not. Let us put a well right here. Sure. And we could grab a couple benches. We'll put one right outside this little house right here. You get a bench, you get a bench, and we could put a bench right here. There we go. Oh, we got new residents. Okay. You get a home, and now I think we need to build a new home. I'm going to expand this road out in this direction. And grab a little house, and I'll put it right here. And try to give it some distance from the warehouse. And now that that's built, we can grab this family and throw them in there. And we just have more residents showing up, so let's build another house. Pop in some trees here. Some behind the houses would be nice. And we've just got more residents showing up, so I really need to expand the housing. I'm going to grab this road and kind of curve it around this little pond. And this way we could have some houses with a little pond in their backyard. Maybe they could do some fishing, I don't know. Now, I don't know if I'm being a little hasty with the expansion here. I just know my people need a place to live. So I'm going to preemptively just build a lot of houses, and maybe that's too many. I'm not sure why they're all blue. But that's okay. Let's grab this family and put them in here. Hover over the happiness percentage to view the happiness breakdown. Okay. Kind of reminds me of The Sims or something like that. A higher population count directly decreases the citizens' overall happiness. Research, build, and connect more buildings to maintain a high happiness. Let's build a research center. Okay. Oh, here we go. It's a nice building. Let's take this road, expand it a little bit. And we can put it right down here. That looks nice to me. Got a little town growing all of a sudden. Looking at the full map, we've got a lot of space to work with. I wonder if we'll be able to fill all of this up. I feel like we probably can. It's pretty exciting. Of course, we have more residents and places for them. Now that we have the research center, let's add some labor and research a new building. You are now generating research points. You can add more workers to generate points quicker. Okay, let's add 2 more people. Oh, let's add 4 people total. Sure. We've got a few extra people. You can see your current research points and money here. Okay. So 7 out of 400 research points. Alright, that's gonna take a while. Open research menu here. Oh, okay. A fruit stall only costs 1 research point, so we could buy that right away. You've unlocked the fish stall. Excellent. And we can almost afford to decorate buildings too. You have 22 out of 50 residents required to upgrade your city. This will unlock new features and buildings in the research menu. Maintain a high happiness and give 50 people a home. Your goal is to grow your new town to a bustling city. Awesome, and now it's kind of taking the training wheels off to some extent. So let's grab our new fish stall and put it just right next to the warehouse here. Looks fine to me. Grab 2 workers there, and it is connected to the warehouse already. That's good news. We have 30 out of 50 people, only 20 more people to go. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. We have a lot of research points all of a sudden. So let's get the decorate buildings. Many decorations have special variations that only apply in specific places. Hover over different locations to find all variations. Okay, so if I click on my potted plant here and take it over to the house, I can make it a hanging plant. That's kind of nice. Let's add hanging plants all around. How about that? We can change up the colors a little bit. Yeah. Family with traits has arrived. These traits influence a family's happiness. Okay. Desires a house with light source decorations. Okay. We'll put them there, and then this family wants food shops nearby. Okay. We'll build some food down here at the end. So let's get a street light right here, so our one family can be pretty happy with that. And I'm going to take this road and just continue it down this way around the pond. Oh, and luckily I can move the cheese stall. I'm just going to move that there. So I think what I'm going to do is take all the food stalls and put them right here against the water. Like this. And of course, connect them up with the road. And this whole area could be sort of like the food cart village. Something like that. These people here are sad. They're unemployed. So they don't really have enough food, they don't have enough decorations. Okay, I mean it's a little dire over there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna kind of slap a slide right in between these houses, and it's not a very elegant fix, but maybe it'll bring some happiness over there, I guess. Trees never hurt, right? Throw some trees in there. We've got more research points, so we can unlock a few new things. Well, let's get a fruit stall. Sounds nice. We can place this right in our food stall village. Excellent. These people are still pretty unhappy, so I'll try to add some decorations over here too. Benches for everybody. Who doesn't love a nice bench? I know I do. And I'm going to add some street lights into the center of this little plaza. Speaking of plaza, there's actually a plaza type road, which I'm going to turn this into. There we go. And let's spruce it up with some potted plants in the middle here. And you can kind of see what I'm going for. Just a pleasant little shopping area here. And with some benches lined up there in a row. A little something like that. Let us research flower and plant decorations. That might be kind of nice. Wow, look at all these. So I'll just sort of add a variety of these plants to the houses here. In no particular order, rhyme, or reason. Oh, a lot of these plants could be window boxes as well. That's pretty nice. I think maybe these guys would be happy with a little hiking trail. So I'm going to take this dirt path and kind of scribble in, I don't know, just a path winding off into a couple directions here. Can we go up the cliff? No, not really. Okay. It's alright. And this path will curve down up and around this little pond here. And down and around. And on this side, split down, go around the base of this sort of ridge. And fork up here. And go around this pond as well. Let's add some trees around here. Just dot them along the path here. There we go. Just a little walking trail for a little recreation. And we've got a family here that wants to be around a lot of trees. So that's nice. We'll put them over here where there's already a lot of trees. And all of a sudden a lot of people are pretty unhappy. Okay. You can upgrade the town to the next stage. Click the green button to upgrade. Well, sure. I mean, we could do that. Oh, look at that. With the fireworks and everything. How nice. Stage 2, we've unlocked apparel. New need unlocked. Okay, some people will need apparel. And research menu expanded to unlock tier 2. Excellent. Oh, okay. So now I'm sort of seeing what's going on. My stalls are a little too far away from these houses here. I mean, I guess I'll just move them. That'll be fine, right? Okay, I mean, that's something. So I guess I just didn't really understand how important it was to be pretty close to the food stalls. But everything seems to be going okay now. We do have somebody vying for our attention here. Remy. Mayor, could I talk to you for a moment? Sure. We're all excited about the potential for our town to grow into a prosperous city. Everything is going swell, though some of the new arrivals are experiencing issues. I suggest building yourself a house first, one with a big mailbox. That way we'll know how to reach you if we have any requests for our little town. Okay, we could build a mayor's home. Well, that's pretty exciting. Where should we put our own little house? Maybe up on this hill overlooking all of our peasants? I mean, citizens? No, I think we're a mayor of the people and we live right here with everybody else. Looking in the research menu. So we've got some new items here in the research menu. Second floor housing, clothing store, a butcher, a bakery, a new warehouse. Park decorations, a giant fountain. So many cool things. Oh wow. Shoemaker, we can set the clothing colors. A hatter even. We have 200 points. We should spend them wisely. I think a bakery would be very good. And also a vegetable stall. I think would be pretty nice. So let's get our vegetable stall in the plaza. And then, oh, the bakery is very large. Maybe we can have that over here. Hopefully that works. Here's our lovely new bakery. Very nice. And maybe we could place a clothing store right next to it. Something like this here. And I keep forgetting to change the house color, so I'm just going to click randomize here and hopefully that works out for us okay. So here I am putting back houses where I already removed them. I think if I were to do this again, I think I would probably disperse the food carts a little more evenly throughout the city instead of having one concentrated space. Amazing, your house looks great. I'm sure the first requests will start coming in soon. We're all thrilled to have such an involved mayor in our town. Don't worry if it takes a while to address any of our requests. We're patient townsfolk. Excellent. Looks like we already have one. Annika. Sigh. Hello, Mayor. When I moved here, I didn't realize I would have to survive without my favorite tailor. I fear I'm getting desperately out of fashion. Don't say that, Annika. You look, lovely. Would you be a dear and build a clothing boutique in our little town? And make sure they sell red clothes. I hear it's the latest trend in the big city. Sure, we'll work towards that for sure. So let's research set clothing colors. And we can select red clothing here. Oh, there we go, Annika. My friends will be jealous of this dress. Cool. So we've satisfied that. 1,000 thanks, Mayor. Even those big city folk would be envious of my beautiful garments. You look stunning. My Mayor, aren't you handing out compliments today? That's right. Oh, we get some money for that. Very nice. Well, now that our town is established, I think it's time to name it. I didn't notice this is something we could do before. There's a little town called Goose Hollow. Very pleasant little town. Okay, I think things are going pretty well. I don't know when the next milestone is, but I think I'm ready for it when it comes. For now, let's see if we could research something new. Maybe a hatter. If we wait a little bit, we can upgrade our markets. Market food stalls have double range. Well, that would be very nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait for that. And in fact, I'll add a few more workers. I wonder if we could just max it out with workers. Get a lot of research points. 600 per day. Okay. Desires a house near a cliff. That's something new. Okay. Alright, so let's build a little orange house up here. They'll be our first cliff dwellers. We'll see if this works out okay. Hopefully they're not too far away from the food and everything. There you go. They're pretty happy with the cliff situation, but well, I don't think the food really gets up there. I mean, we could build a special little cheese stall over here just for them. We have enough research points now to upgrade our market. And look at that. They can reach anywhere in the town now, which is a pretty big relief. Now I can add these houses back in their original spots. And these people here want a big friendly neighborhood. So that's great. We can just plop them right here. They'll have a lot of neighbors for sure. So we have some good things to unlock right now, but I think I'm going to go for the warehouse. And we could put our large warehouse over here by the train station. And I imagine we'll expand the town over to this area next, perhaps. Oh, we've got a new request. We've got mail. I don't want to play hide and seek. Don't you like it anymore? Of course I do, but there's no pretty flowers. I want to hide in bushes with flowers. What does that have to do with hide and seek? I just want to... Okay. Quest accepted, flowery bush. Right. So let's unlock that right now. Trees and bushes decoration. There we go, and then we can put down some large bushes. Alright, so for the quest, I get to pin down a little marker here. We plant bushes and then plant flowery bushes. Flower patch. Oh, flowery bush. Here it is. Yeah. Make a little flower field here. There we go. We've got a little flower patch. It's nothing special. We also have a tree in the road. Probably should move that. Ooh, those flower bushes smell good. Hide and seek smells great now with all these flower bushes. I want to play. I still don't know what this has to do with hide and seek. Go on and play, little ones. Thanks. Okay. $100 for that, not too bad. So I'm going to do a little preemptive city planning, I think. Build out some roads. Oh, something like this. Nothing too crazy, and maybe we could go up this hill at some point. And this road can go up here, back behind. And we'll connect it over here. And probably I'll take this one house and move it somewhere a little more suitable. Like right there is okay. And this way we can connect this road up a little better up this way. So this person wants a lot of neighbors. I'm going to do something a little sneaky. I'm going to take this house over here and just kind of move it over there. And then I'm going to build a new house right here so that these folks here will have a lot of neighbors, and then they'll be happy with that, I'm sure. I've got another family that wishes to be cliff dwellers. And I kind of like putting these houses facing this way. Just having these roads connect in like so. There we go, prime real estate. So apparently we're at the limit of our research points, and nothing happens at that point other than we can't gain any more, so we should probably use some of this. Let's get the Great Fountain. That costs 400 research points, and I don't think we'll be at 400 research points anytime soon. Oh. Class happiness requirements not met. Okay, so our people aren't happy enough to get the Great Fountain. Well, in that case, we should probably buy some decorations. And how about a butcher as well? Okay, so we can get hedges now. Maybe we could put some hedges along this little dirt path. That might be kind of nice. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. I haven't seen a single person use this. In fact, I hardly see people walking around at all, but that's okay. Let's put in some new picnic tables. In our little plaza here, I think that'll be nice. People could sit down and eat their poultry from the poultry stand. In an effort to increase happiness, I'm placing these single sunflowers. Kind of just sneaking them in anywhere they'll fit. They have a pretty large radius of happiness. And now that I've got a better understanding of the game, I think I can say, next time I play, I'll do things a little differently. I've unlocked tastier bread, which is great news indeed. And I don't know if there's a feature I don't know about, but as it is right now, I have to click or even double click every time to put a flower down. And I want to put a lot of flowers down. It's a lot of clicking. I wish I could kind of paint them on. Click and drag, maybe, would be kind of nice. Here's our new butcher, fully employed. Gotta drop those unemployment rates, I think. And to that end, maybe we can build the hatter. And the shoemaker as well. This will be the downtown shopping district, I guess. Why not? Looks like we have got another letter. See what we could do for the town. Every tree in the neighborhood looks the same. They're all leafy. How about we plant a bunch of pine trees to spruce up our town? Spruce. Nice, I get it. Oh, there are too many spruces, you think? No, too many oaks. We need pines. I have some saplings and mulch lying around. Mayor, could you plant 10 pine trees around here? Sure. I think we could do that. Oh, we have to select an area, pining for pines. So let's make this the pine tree area. There we go. It's not bad. They're pretty large, though. But I guess that's alright. It's a little packed in, but I think it looks kind of nice. There you go. Hey, you planted all those pines. Pine trees. Aren't they just the loveliest? It's so much more foresty here now. Deciduously so. Nice, 50 bucks for that. We'll take it. Alright, as I was adding more houses over this area here, looks like our population has grown to a total size of 120, and we can upgrade from a hamlet. And let's see what we get next. Stage 3, Leisure. New need unlocked. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we've reached the end of the demo. And I do mean unfortunately because I was kind of enjoying that. I wanted to play more, which means I'll probably have to fork up a few bucks and purchase the full game when it comes out. Oh, but luckily it lets us keep playing. So we're only able to go up to the second level here, but I can unlock the Great Fountain, which is great indeed. And I'll place this right here. Excellent. So here's our beautiful town of Goose Hollow in the beautiful game, Town to City. I'm purpagoose. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're able. I'll be back with another video very soon, and I'll see you then.